Hey guys, today I'm going to do a little bit of a technical video without getting too technical. I'm going to show you how to create a multi-signature address and then how to spend money from it, Bitcoin, of course. So the idea is we have a lock with two keys, or with Bitcoin, because it's programmatic, you can actually make a safe with 13 keyholes, but it only requires 11 keys to turn, or 8 keys, or whatever you want. It's really flexible. The tool I'm going to use to do this is Coinbin, or coinb.in. It's open source, it's raw, and it's transparent. So unlike some Bitcoin services that totally hide the fact that you're using Bitcoin at all, this is like the other end of the spectrum. It shows you your address, public key, private key, all the scripts, anything you want to know about what you're doing, it shows you. So not only is it powerful in terms of its ability to do things, but it's also powerful in terms of a learning tool. You really understand what's going on under the hood. So like I said, I'm going to show you how to create a multi-sig address, show you how to spend from it. What you'll need are two people, each with a private key, and the two corresponding public keys. That's all you need. Okay, so let's jump in here. Here's Coinbin. As you can see, this is from a file that I downloaded. This is all open source. So when you go to the creator is Outcast3K, you can download the zip file. You can read all about it, download the zip file, unzip it, run it from your local drive, disconnected. Of course, when you're disconnected from the network, you can't get unspent transactions to create a new transaction. You can't broadcast a new transaction to the network, but you can do everything other than that. You can sign transactions, you can generate new addresses, etc. Okay, so just a little tour. Here's how you create new addresses, new multi-sig addresses, new hierarchical deterministic addresses, new transactions. You can verify, sign, broadcast those transactions. Okay, so new address. Here we go. You can generate as many as you want. You don't even need to log in. You can show the private keys. You can encrypt it with a password, make a brain wallet. So I've created a key pair for Alice and Bob, and just recorded them here. And then what I've done, or what I'll do it again, is copy their Alice's public key. It's not the right tab. And go to new multi-sig address. And just follow the instructions, enter the public keys of all the participants. And get rid of this row, because we're only doing 2 signatures needed of 2 key holes. And that will create this address and this redeem script. So the redeem script is necessary to gather the unspent inputs from that address. So if I copy this, and I've already done this before I made this video, so that's why I'm going to be able to make a new transaction now with that redeem script. Just paste it in there, multi-sig redeem script, press load. This is the part where, because I'm connected to the internet, the program can ascertain that there is 1/100th of a Bitcoin available to be spent at this address. And right now we're on there you can see the details of those inputs. Right now we're on the output tabs, and we need to define where we want to send that Bitcoin. Right now there's no address or amount, so everything is included in a transaction fee. I'm going to grab just a test address here. There's the multi-sig address and redeem script. I'm just going to send money to this test address. So when I type it in there, if I type in 0.01, you'll notice that this transaction fee decreases to 0. And if I do 0.09, this transaction fee will always add add up to the total inputs. So if you only want to send half of your total Bitcoin from that address to another address, maybe you want to create another address to send back to yourself as change. For now, I'll just keep this at 9 and get rid of this. So now when I press submit, I'm going to get another script that needs to be signed by both Alice and Bob. This is the multi-sig. So I'm going to go up to, first of all, verify. And to tell you the truth, I'm not exactly sure what this verification process does, but it does give you some information. It will tell you if it's somehow wrong. It tells you it's multi-sig. It tells you the outputs and inputs. So now we can go over and we can have either Alice or Bob sign this transaction with their private key. So let's go back here and get Alice's private key. Now they can do this on separate, geographically different locations, different computers. They don't need to know. I mean, all we do is send this transaction to Alice and she can sign it. She gets a slightly longer script, which she can then send to Bob and say, Bob, I want to send money to this address. I need your signature. Bob will type or paste that transaction in there. He will grab his private key and paste it in there. Click submit. An even longer transaction, which now anybody, Bob, Alice, Joe, whoever, can take this transaction and broadcast it to the Bitcoin network. Once that's done, we get a transaction ID, and let's just plug that in and see if it's been broadcast and picked up by blockchain.info yet. And it has. There it is. There's the transaction, and we can learn more about it in here. We're already in there. Okay, so that is a multi-sig transaction. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I plan to do some more tutorials with Coinbin because, like I said, it's a great learning tool. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching.